Hello and welcome back to the channel. The Mustang's there. I'm not sure if you can see it. The front's gone off of it. And there's a red car here. It's not the red Mustang, it's a Jeep. I bought a 48 Willy's Jeep for some reason. So let's go ahead and dive into this one. Oh, I make poor life decisions. Alright, so this is a 1948 Willy's CJ2A from what I know. I'm not a Jeep person, nor will I ever be a Jeep person. If you're a Jeep person watching this, sorry. I'm a Mustang guy. I bought this simply because I wanted a old four-wheel drive vehicle. It was a good price, so went ahead and bought it. The plan for this is just to get it mechanically sound, get the correct seats in it. It actually came with a top. I'll throw a video or pictures in how it came. I went ahead and took the top off just so I could see it in the full Jeep form. What I really like is how short it is because I have all this room up front to work. So plan for this, get it running, driving, and then drive it this winter. Get to have fun in the snow with it being four-wheel drive, and just enjoy it. So currently it has, not sure what seats these are from, but I think this is standard Jeep. It's got a radio in it that I believe is aftermarket. My guess is, because there's the Jeep plaque and it looks like it was supposed to be right there. So my guess is they moved that when they bought the radio and put the radio in. It appears to have a factory heater there, but the previous owners put a aftermarket heater back here. The spare tire is back here. Yeah, that's basically it. There's the, you sit on the gas tank, nice bomb. 3-speed manual. These are like 2-speed transfer cases, I believe is what they're called. I believe it's been converted to 12 volt. We'll talk about that when we go to the engine bay. Here's the back. I think it has Studebaker bumpers on it. I don't think these are original lights. I think they did that. These, I think, my guess is these are from a CJ5, because I believe originally the 2As had like square ones that stuck out. So there's that. And then when I Googled these lights that are in the front here, they came back as CJ5 lights. So I'm guessing they did that when they converted it to 12. So let's go ahead and open the hood, which is, these are actually pretty nice to open. And then we'll talk about the engine. Alright, so here is the legendary Jeep engine. Also, I believe this is a Studebaker bumper. Looks like they bolted it straight onto the factory Jeep bumper. Back to the engine. So, it's a legendary Go Devil engine, I believe is what they were referred to. The same engine that was in the Jeeps during World War II, or the Willys, whatever the Jeep community calls them. Here it's been converted to a alternator. These were, I believe, originally generators from the factory. So on this tag it says 14 volts. So between that, all the lights, the starter solenoid, which is back there, that looks just like the one on the Mustangs. I'm guessing this has been converted to 12 volt. There's also just a bunch of weird odds and ends that have been done to this. Like, I'm not sure what this is. I got to figure out that. This is the oil bath intake, I believe is what they're called. I'm not sure the purpose of it. Again, not a Jeep person. This was interesting that this is the dipstick here. Thought that was interesting. Literally just goes straight into the oil pan. Don't know what this is. My guess is maybe the oil filter. I don't know. I haven't really looked at the engine much. I actually don't even know if it spins over. So the story with this was, it was an older gentleman who passed away, and I bought it from his son, and it ran when parked. I don't know how long ago it was parked. It has never been plated while they owned it for 50 some years, I believe. It could have been plated, I'm not sure. But it had no plates on it when I bought it. So who knows when the last time it was registered. So the plan for this today is to check the engine to see if it spins really. I already checked the oil. The oil is actually really, really clean. Fuel tank, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and right here is your fuel filter and pump. And then it goes up here to the carburetor. I need to check the carburetor because this linkage is loose. Check that before we try it. It's just a rubber hose here, so I can disattach that, and I have like a little 1 gallon tank I can hook it up to and see if this thing runs. I'm hoping it does. It needs new hoses everywhere. That is hard as a rock. That's hard as a rock. There's no fluid in the radiator. Also, this is a massive radiator. Like, dang, that thing is thick. But yeah, I have a lot of learning to do on this. Like, I was trying to find the master brake cylinder because there's no brakes right now. Come to find out, it's all the way, there's the steering box, it's all the way back there behind the steering box. I'm used to them being like right here on the firewall, but that kind of makes sense when you go and look at the pedals, and they're just like little levers that go through the floor, not really through the firewall. So, oh, that's what that, oh, wait a sec, guys, we're learning here. I think this plate right here is to get to the brake cylinder. So we might have to take that off and check that out, assuming it comes off. The gas pedal actually moves. That's nice. Never tried that. So yeah, we are going to spin the engine over by hand first. And then if that is successful, which that might be harder to do now that I'm looking at it. It's not like the Mustangs. No. So you got the crank that is all the way down there, but you have the front drive shaft in the way, so it looks like we'll have to get a little extension on there. Turn over by hand. If it turns over by hand, which is good, we'll try to start it. If not, I've already started soaking the spark plugs to get them off, and if it is stuck, we'll get the spark plugs out and start soaking the cylinders with oil and some other concoctions to try to break it free. They also had another Jeep engine there that was out of another CJ2 that they said I could have, so I'll go back and get that. They also had a 289 out of a Mustang, a 64.5, I believe, or 65, 289, so I have to go back and get that as well. So, but let's go ahead and, you know what, first, I think I'm gonna like risk it, put the battery in and turn the lights on and see if I melt everything. So we'll see if that happens. Oh, we got light in here. Let's go. So I just checked it. It spins freely, actually really freely. A little concerned about that, but it'll be fine. So I need to check the carburetor out, make sure that linkage is set, and hook up a temporary, we checked the fuel tank, it's bone dry, there's no rust or anything in it, which is nice. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready to maybe try to fire this up. We're cooking on gas almost. Well, doesn't look like we're gonna get the car started in this video, so we're just gonna end it here. In the next video, we'll be starting the Jeep. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Jeep and Mustang videos. Not sure how I'm gonna release them because there's like 7 videos filmed about the Mustang I haven't edited and released yet. So we'll see how this releasing stuff goes, because it's gonna get crazy around here working on this and the Mustang. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys next time when we start this bad boy.